Hi all. Today we are going to discuss various kinds of filters available in Tableau. So as you guys know, filters are basically used to filter out the data. Like if we have got a bunch of data and we wish to see only a specific number of records based on some conditions, then for that we use filter. So basically filters are used to restrict unwanted data. Now there are various kinds of filters available in Tableau. Some of them are given here. If I go sequentially, first comes extract filters and the data source filters. These filters are directly applied on the data imported into our Tableau workbook from the data source. Then comes context filters. Thereafter comes dimension filters and measure filter. And after measure filter, we have got these quick filters and date filters. Once we are done with all these filters, I'll tell you how to format these. So first of all, talking about the extract filters. See, extract filters, they are applied when we take extract of a data. So supposedly we have imported our data supposedly from an Excel file into our Tableau workbook, and now we are trying to extract the data. So these extract filters we use to extract the data means to extract those rows and columns or to extract data based on a particular condition. So we'll check this in detail. Let's move to our Tableau workbook to discuss each of these filters in detail. First of all, we'll discuss extract filter. Coming over here, this is our Tableau workbook, and if we check over here, this is my data source, that is analytics jobs and salary. And from this data source, I have got these data points like this is my serial number, this is the job title, kind of role, salary and average salary. So this data basically tells us about the various kinds of job roles available in analytics industries in India, and what are the salary ranges in each, and what is the average salary offered in each. Now as you know, we had discussed data extract and live connection previously. I'll give you a brief introduction of these in this lecture as well. So basically the difference between a live connection and an extract connection is, see, once you have imported data from the data source into your Tableau workbook, now you have two kinds of connection. One is live connection, one is extract. So the difference between the two is, in case the data source, that is the Excel file from which you have fetched this data, is readily available on your system, you can access it whenever you want, or maybe if it is placed on a central repository and you can access it whenever you want, then it's better to use live connection. But in case your data repository is such which you cannot access anytime you want, means supposedly if you are traveling somewhere, you are on a train, you are in a bus, or maybe you are on a ship or a flight, and you can't access the data source directly because there can be some connectivity issues or something. So in that case, instead of using a live connection, it's better to use a data extract. So what happens in data extract? In case of data extract, a local copy of the entire data source is copied into your Tableau workbook. So the advantage of that is you have the entire copy of the dataset within your workbook only. So even if you're not able to access the actual data placed on some server, you can still work with all the data. But for creating an extract, you need to check, like first you have done, first of all, you have to change the connection from live to extract. By default, it comes as extract. Now for this data set, if I have to create an extract, I have to create a Tableau workbook where I want to create a copy of this entire data set, and I want to create that, I want to keep that copy in my Tableau workbook. So for that, first I'll select extract, then I'll go to edit. Then over here, I get an option, a new one for you. Now it gives me an option that since you want to copy the data, you want to copy the data from which field? Is it you want to copy the entire data, or is it that you want to copy the particular field? So in our case, supposedly I would like to copy the data only related to particular kind of role. So when I'm selecting a kind of role, it asks me, okay, in kind of role, there are three kinds of role in a data set: fully technical, non-technical to semi-technical, and semi-technical. So what kind of data records would you want? So I'm saying it that I would want non-technical to technical and semi-technical. I would not want the records where the details of job role are fully technical. So if I want to take only those records from my entire data set where the job role is non-technical and semi-technical but not the full technical one, I'll select kind of role first, and then I'll select these two options. Now one method is I can select a particular category as we have selected kind of role, and based on that I'll select these two. Another method is, instead of going for a category, or along with going for a category, I can say that I would like to exclude or include. Okay, this exclude was here also. So this exclude says that either we can go with these two, or if I do exclude, then it would not go with these two and it would go only for technical one. So I can use either of them. Right now I'm saying I would like to include only non-technical to technical, non-technical to semi-technical, and then semi-technical. So once I do once condition I have said that I'll want these ones. So if in the record we'll check, let me do non-technical and semi-technical. Let me do it. Okay. Okay. This condition has came and now I'm doing okay. So let the data be refreshed. Yeah. Now over here you must be worrying that although I had mentioned that I would not want these fully technicals, but still they are appearing in this dataset over here. The reason is, although I have created an extract, but I haven't separately saved this extract file. So once I'll separately save this extract file, then a Tableau workbook will be created for me with hype .hypher extension, which will be an extract version of this Tableau workbook, and that would have only these 4 rows where the kind of role is not fully technical. So out of these 6, I'll get 3 rows where the kind of role is not fully technical. So once I'll create an extract, I'll get that. Apart from job role, if I would also like to add some other conditions, I can do that. So I'm doing that. Okay, I don't want to filter it based on job role. Supposedly, I would like to filter it based on some other condition. So I am saying that I would like to filter it based on the job title. So I can do that as well. If I would like to filter it based on the salary range, that what salary range I would like to take, I can choose that. In case I would like to take some other field and filter out data based on that, I can definitely do that. So for simplicity's sake, let's take the job title. So I'm taking the data only for analytics consultant, data analyst, and data visualizer and data model. I'm not taking data researcher and data scientist. Let me do it. Okay. So when I do it okay and I save the extract, I'll be getting the rows corresponding to these 4 kinds of job title only. So one thing is you can select the category and you can select the category values which you would like to see in your extract. Another way is you can use a wildcard. What it means is you can explicitly mention that what all are the rows records you'll be willing to have, or you'll be willing to exclude. So you can simply mention. Okay. So over here I am mentioning analytics. Okay. So all the records which have this keyword, they'll be fetched into my data extract. So my data extract will have only them. So if you see over here in all these 6 records, only one row number 4 has got an analytics consultant. So only that row will come in my data set. So right now I don't want to add this. Now one thing apart from wildcard, you can have a condition. So maybe based on average salary, if I would like to filter out my entire data set, I would like to say that please give me all the records where the average salary of the job role is supposedly say greater than 9 lakhs annually. Okay. And once I do that, I also need to check that whether the condition I have applied, whether it will fetch me a value or not. So for that, you can press on this load, and if you get a null value, it means that your condition will not fetch you any result. And if you get some valid values, like over here, if I load, I'll get some valid values. If I'm getting some valid values, then it means, just a second, there is some issue. I need to fix that. So maybe the conditions which I have given over here, they are intersecting with these conditions. So what I'll do is I'll reset these conditions. Okay. And then I'll go to the condition directly. Now I would like to add this average salary, and I would like to show all the records. I would like to show all the records where the annual salary is greater than 9 lakhs. Let's see. Okay. So when I have done this load, it is showing me some data values. So the records which I have in my data set, there the minimum value is this and maximum value is this. So it will give me all the rows where the average salary is greater than 9 lakhs. So the condition which I have said, that is a valid condition. Had I done a condition like since the maximum value is 16 lakhs, if I would have done something like this, 16 lakhs, okay, and then I would have been willing to load the data. So it's taking a bit of time, but definitely if I have given a particular condition and there is no data available in the system on that particular condition, then it would give me that there is a null value, so I would reset it once again. Okay, now let me go into the condition. Let me add some value over here. Get out all these values. Then I'm trying to load the data. So based on whatever condition I have given, these fields get loaded, and based on that, I can decide that what all records would I want in my extract. Apart from this, I can also use a top option. So over here, if I would like to have only the top three records, okay, based on the average salary. Based on the average salary, if I would like to have only the three records, I can do that as well. So when I'll go to the general, it will be giving me that in the condition of salary you have given that you would like to see this where the salary is exactly equal to 10 lakh. Then in the limit I have given give me the top three records based on the sum of average salary. Then wildcard I haven't added any condition, and in this general also I haven't added any condition. Now if I would like to change this, okay, I have added some condition, I would like to change it, I can do that. So in this way you can decide whatever you want to add. Right now I'm resetting all of these values, and I would like to go only by the condition value I have set over here. Okay, it has reset all the values, so I would like to see only those data sets where my records added again. Just give me a minute. So I would like to see only those records where the job title is analytics consultant, data analyst, data modeler, and data visualizer. Okay, and when I do it okay, then now you see that right now there are 6 rows. When I'll save this extract, I'll have 4 rows. So let me save this. So one thing to notice over here is when I'm going to save my this extract file, okay, I'm giving it name, supposedly say, I think the extract has to be, okay, this extract we have added. Now when I'm trying to save the extract, when I save the extract, this extract is going to show only those datas which are relevant as per my needs, like which will be having all the moment I'll save the extract, it will be having all the records which I have selected. So it will not be having an data visualizer and its consult. So when I go to create an extract, it shows me that to save the workbook, you must either create an extract or create cancel. So I'm creating an extract. For creating an extract, I'm clicking on create extract. So now over here, over here you can see that the extract file which we had created with the name ex that has appeared. Now one of the difference between saving a live connection file and extract is in live connection you get an end like .twb, that is Tableau workbook, but in case of an extract file you get Tableau extract, that is a .hyper, and the symbol over here has an additional 2 cylinders which shows that the data source has been copied in over here. Now when we'll double click and check this data source, you will understand that what was the difference between the data which we had in the original source and the data which we got on creating an extract. So this is our extract file. So in the extract file, I see that rows number 2 and 3 are not there, because we had mentioned that we would like to have only the job titles: job analyst, analytics consultant, data modeler, and data visualizer. So it's showing me only 4 records. So since I had created an extract, so it's showing me the extract data, and when I view over here, it will show me that it has loaded only these 4 rows based on the conditions we had. So in this way, you can create an extract data, so means an extract Tableau workbook, and based on that, you can perform further operations. So whenever you are traveling, you can definitely go by creating an extract Tableau workbook, so that you don't have to access your data source again and again.